Alright, hello everybody, thank you for tuning into this channel. My name is Glyn. Let's start off by talking about what happened last couple of weeks. We had the Spooky Saga, which you guys smashed your way through. Real fun, real dream to work on for me. Getting to make all sorts of crazy, wacky, haunted house style troops. Including the really cool Skeleton King that you got at the end of the saga. Some of you guys who did the Legends of War, great. Quick note on that guy, just to recap, don't forget that we told you at the start, and this is still the case, that he is supercharged until the 1st of December, so make the most of him while he's at max power, because he will come down to a lesser version. So moving on, we've got this new saga coming up. This is a very cool saga, very wintry themed, and this is the only part you guys are going to care about, there's a new dragon. Woo! New dragon. Cool, so this is a new dragon. He is called Setsuko. Setsuko is a very special snowflake in as much as he freezes permanently for the duration of his attack, whatever he's attacking. So you'll fly him in, he'll pick on towers, he picks defenses by nature, and when he picks a defense and locks in on it and starts doing his dragon breath, that building is frozen until either A, the building is destroyed, or B, Setsuko is destroyed. So he pretty much locks out whatever he is attacking. Whatever defense he's attacking. So he's very, very powerful. He does great damage. Each level is roughly a 20% increase on the previous level. So when you get him at level 1, he's already more powerful than any other sort of stock trained dragon. But as you level him, he gets more and more powerful, more HP, more damage, and increased freeze durations. When he dies, he does a big AoE freeze that will freeze everything around him, which is just further utility that you'll get out of this troop. I would recommend not taking him into battle alone. I would take him in with some support troops, maybe some tanky troops, maybe some good damage dealers like Essence Masters, and put him to full use. Also, you will need fewer freeze scrolls for the duration of this saga, because obviously this guy's freezing down everything he fights, which is great news because it means you can focus on ripping down some of these walls that are starting to spring up all over the place since we added the new walls a few weeks back. Anyway, listen, I'm going to jump into battle and show you this guy in action, so that you can judge him by his actions. Let's look, we'll see if we can find a good base. Yeah, this one looks as good as any, actually. First shot, not bad. Samurai, level 71. These are test accounts, they're not real players. I don't know why I called his name out like he was some sort of famous player. But anyway, we'll drop in some troops and crack on with the demo. Let's get some healers down, some rocket wagons to lay down some fire. Let's pick these walls off, because I've decided we're going in through this side, and we'll drop Setsuko. So there's an argument for dropping Setsuko first, which is that he will lock out the first wave of attacks against you. However, I would argue that that is a false plan, and that you should actually use him to take on things after you've breached your enemy's base. Because while his HP is very high, what you don't want is him dying, because it will be a downer for you. You don't want him to die. You want to keep him alive for as long as possible, and the best way to do that is to get some tanks in there before you put him in there. So as you can see, Setsuko is just locking these things down. These things are frozen permanently until either they die or he dies, and as you'll see, he preferences the defenses. Yep, so I mean, I've laid waste to this base. It's definitely going to be 100% destruction, so I feel comfortable retreating from this. There's no point. I'm not getting anything real. This is a test environment, but let's look at it in a more fun way. So his egg, really cool, bright white, crystally, icy, snowy looking egg. The dragon, also bright white, crystally, icy looking, real fun to make. And that is Setsuko in a nutshell. So I've shown you level 3, but as with previous sagas, he will go up to level 7. If you try him out, pick him up from the aftermarket, try him out, and look at it this way. If the level 1 version of this troop is as good as or better than one basic dragon, which it is, then by the time you've got it to level 7, you've had 6 increments of 20% improvement on the previous level. That scales, and it scales in a very obscene way that will be great for you guys while you're using this troop, because the further you level him up, the more tokens you unlock, the harder he's going to smash. So get out there, grab him, and pick up those tokens in the event this weekend. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Take it easy. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.